How can you make $500,000 tax-free by owning a primary residence? Hi, I'm John St. Thomas. I'm a mortgage loan officer with CMG Financial, as well as a real estate investor in the Phoenix marketplace. Now, as some of us know, owning real estate, and especially investment real estate, can really be a beneficial thing to our legacy and wealth creation, but it can also be a very good tax advantageous investment. However, you don't have to only own investment property real estate to get tax advantages. You can also own a primary residence and take advantage of one of the best tax hack strategies there is. Now, what I'm referring to is Internal Revenue Code 121, which states if you have lived in a home for 2 of the last 5 years, you can gain up to $250,000 tax-free as an individual, or up to $500,000 tax-free from the sale of your place as a married couple. So to give a real quick example, if you bought your home in 2020 for $500,000 and 3 years later in 2023 sold it for $1 million, that would be $500,000 gain. And as a married couple, if you were to sell your home and make $500,000, that would all be tax-free. Now, of course, that was a very simple example. We have to also think about the fact that there are realtor commissions, there's probably loan pay down and other things to take into consideration, but you understand the point. But what happens if I make more than $500,000 on the sale of my home? No worries, you still get your $500,000 tax-free. Just anything above that $500,000 will be subject to taxation, but in the form of long-term capital gains. This is the exact strategy that my wife and I utilize. People think we're crazy at times, but we move every 2 years. Essentially, what we do is we find a home that is in need of repair, make it really nice, live in the home, and get to enjoy the nice new home for 2 years. After which, we then turn around and sell it for a profit. We then take that profit and roll it into another home that needs work. We improve it once again and then sell it again 2 years later. Now, I know you're probably thinking my wife and I are a little bit crazy and that we move every 2 years, but this has been a massive wealth building strategy for our family. This strategy has allowed us to move up and up and up into a bigger and nicer home, and the profit that we now make on each home is becoming greater and greater and greater. So next time you think you can't start investing in investment property real estate, think again. Now, I do want to say I am not a CPA or a tax preparer, so please speak to a CPA or tax professional in regards to these IRS codes and how this exactly works. But hopefully by now you can see how great of a strategy this can be for you. As always, if you have questions, I'm always here to help. Have a wonderful day.